Where's your boyfriend? Valentine. Hello everyone. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited. I don't know why I'm even excited. Is it because loving is in the air? Or is it because the last time I was thinking Valentine is coming, I was actually not married? Or I don't know. I really don't know. Well, the first time that I actually sang that song, like I took notice of that group. I don't know their name. I don't know. I think something choir. That group. It was in 2020, right? The first time I took notice of that song, I was not even in a relationship then. I was just, yeah. I know I liked this. I was attracted to this person that is now my husband. Hey, hey. Yeah, I know I was attracted to him, but we had not really made anything official then. But then something that was so sweet was he had ordered something for me that I needed. That was like earbuds, like these earbuds, right? He ordered something for me, like as a gift, and the delivery was actually supposed to come the Monday, the Monday of that Friday. Valentine's Day was on Friday. Yeah. Valentine's Day was on Friday in 2020. So it was actually supposed to come on Monday. But for some reason, I got my first gift from my now husband on a Valentine's Day. And it was just, so sweet. So yeah, that was the first time how did I even get here? Okay, yes, I was talking about the first time I noticed that song. And the song that has come out this year, I was telling myself, you know what, I'm going to go to YouTube and look for the version 3, of 2022. They did a version in 2020, then there was they revised their version. I'm not trying to promote them. It's just that the song is just so funny, right? Okay, so on this edition, I want to talk about how, as the topic already says, this guy did not ask me out. And I'm going to be tackling this from the perspective of a truth. When something is not working, when a waiting period when it becomes too long, when it seems like this is good, why can't I have this, why is this not working, like I aced this interview, what happened, why didn't they call me back, I am qualified, like amongst every other candidate I had an insider information that I was qualified, but for some weird reason I didn't get the job. What's going on? Oh snap, if not for this and that, I'm so sorry, there's a lot of noise in the background and I'm filming this in my office, and my office is very close to the road, and that's what's up. But then we make do what we have. You still love me, and I'm still here for you, and I keep creating content for you. And as we keep evolving and having more, like, you know what I'm saying. So let me not digress, right? Or where was I? Now let's even talk about relationship. What's going on? Like, I like this guy, he likes me, but what's like, okay, I'm waiting, why is he not asking me out? Some people might say, hey you, why can't you hint and let him know that you like him? Why don't you like give him the signs, or maybe outrightly just tell him, I like you, I'd like if we could hang out, if we could start a relationship or something. But in my own case, which is actually the center of this gist, right, man. Okay, so at that time, I was out of a relationship that lasted a long time, so I was just solo on my own, and yeah, I was just solo on my own, and then there was this guy that we had been friends, right? Not friends, yeah, I'll say colleagues, then friends, and they're just chilling. Then along the line, something. I started noticing that this guy is fine. The guy was fine before. I'm like, okay, normal. But I didn't see it like that, like in this way. Like, it's okay, count all the fine people I probably would not even like, you know. And then for some reason, like I started liking him, you know, I started liking him. I knew, well, let's say I started liking him, or I knew there's no how. If someone likes you, you would know, right? Like I started liking him. I knew he liked me in a way, right? I was not very certain. But then, you know, there was a time we planned to actually hang out. And I'm the kind of person that, you see my house, my comfort zone. People say, oh, they want to unwind, they want to go out, they want to. Say, going out is work. If you are doing something, like you have a party or you have an event and I actually show, I love you, or I was pushed by the Holy Spirit to go. Well, of course, now disclaimer, that doesn't mean that every event I've not attended, every event I've not attended means because I don't love the person or because they didn't matter to me. No, please, let me just put that out there. Please, before you come for me. All right, so I like inside, and I was really looking forward to it. Was Christmas time. We're supposed to go out. We're supposed to hang out, you know, but it eventually did not happen. And I was really looking forward. Like the kind of looking forward, I had arranged outfits. I had three outfit choices with 3 different shoes, you know, shoe types. Like I had the sneakers, I had the heels, and I had one other. Like I had planned this stuff. Of course, I didn't tell him. It's just like, oh, okay, we can't make it anymore. Okay, fine. I didn't even do as if I put any efforts like that. Okay, maybe if I had maybe said something, not as I would have watered it down a lot, you know. So for some reason, I didn't understand why this guy. To be honest, if that guy had asked me at that time, I would have said yeah. I would have said yes. Will I have done shakara, all this shakara of okay, let me think about it, let me pray about it. Okay, praying about it is not shakara, it's very important, it's very essential, right? But would I have well, in fact, I even at some point I even thought I had a word concerning this, you know. The person's name, okay, no, I'm not going to say the person's name here. I'm not going to say the person's name here because the word was linked to the person's name, like the meaning of the name. God was speaking to me about the meaning of that name, not necessarily what the name meant. So I'm not going to mention the person's name here before. All right, so well, we eventually never dated. We just remained friends, and then later on, I was just grateful to God, and I just could see, like in hindsight now, I see the finger of God and the hand of God upon everything that, you know, just happened, you know. Because perhaps if I had started, like if I had gone out with him, you know, it would have distracted my relationship with the love of my life, you know, or maybe we would not even have had that first initial conversation, you know. The way my husband and I started talking, it's just a beautiful story that I'll talk about some other time, you know. I'm not going to shout out now. I'll keep my shout out till when the time is, right? Okay, so perhaps we would never even have had any like that initial conversation, or the conversation in the background, on the G conversation in the background that led to the conversation that we eventually had, and then down the line, 2 years down the line, we are here, you know. It would not have led to that, you know. And I just see that God is just so amazing and so wonderful, you know. I've come to understand, and I don't know who this is for, but I just want you to know that you might be right now looking back at a relationship that you've nurtured for about 7 years, but did not eventually, like something happened along the line. You might be going through a heartbreak period right now, and like, oh God, after all the time, the investment, you know, we even took time to invest spiritually, you know, we even, you know, had plans, like commitments. We even went as far as buying some items together. You know, if you are in such position, I just want to let you know, and this is not cliche because I'm a living testimony, and this testimony is so long that a single video would not do justice. I don't want to shoot a movie You know, I don't want to have 1 hour and then bore you, and then you're like tired. I like, no, no. You know, I just want to tell you that God causes all things to work together for the good of you. Put your name. For the good of Shalom. Put your name. God causes all things to work together for your good. It is for your good that you stayed with someone for that 7 years and you did not, like, see, I will not say, okay, let me not come from the angle of it is for your good, but I will say God will work it out for your good. Do you know if God was preserving you with that relationship so that you don't get, perhaps if he allowed you to have broken a relationship at that time, you might have been distracted from, you know, meeting up with the person that God actually ordained for you, you know, meeting up with the person that God that you would fulfill God's purpose with, you know. There's something I later got to realize along the line, you know, through conversations and all that yeah, perhaps, yeah, the guy liked me at that time and I like him, but I later got to understand, you know, through conversations, and not from him, like just general conversations, I could just easily pick things, like colleagues hearing stuff here and there. He was not ready. He wasn't just ready for a relationship, and there is nothing as as pathetic as being in a relationship with someone that is not ready. If I like you, but love is commitment. It's not the butterflies. It's not like, love is real commitment. And I was speaking with my friend recently. She said something. You know, I said, they said, oh, that what is marriage life? Like, how is marriage life? I said, oh, like it's a journey of learning and unlearning and learning. You know, and she said, that yes, so that's true. And she added something, dying to self. It's no joke. When God said, husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church. You know, Christ loved the church to the point of laying down his life for the church. If a guy is not ready to make that, a Christian brother talking guy, if he has not grown up to that, of course we are all great and nobody is there at that time, but at least you must be willing to learn. You know, to learn, you must be willing to be taught. You know, so I just wanted to, you know, to just, if you're going through a hard time right now, see, I'm holding you, I'm hugging you so tight, and I'm telling you, yo girl, it's going to be okay, it's going to be fine. See, you might feel all these emotions jabbing at you right now, and let me not limit this to the ladies only. If you're a guy, yo, I'm not going to say I am hugging you. I'm not hugging you because, you know, I'm not hugging you, but hey, I am with you. I feel that pain. You know, I had a conversation today. We just had a general conversation. You know, my colleague was talking about how, since his last breakfast, if you're Nigerian, you will understand this slang. That is, breakfast, like breakups. His last breakup, like the relationship that he really cherished and adored so much. Since that breakup, he told himself he's never going to experience that kind of thing again. Why? Because he's like he said, he even went to to the house to beg girl, because see, I don't want to have anything to do with you again. Like someone you've been rapporting with on a daily basis, all of a sudden you're not going to hear from her again. You know, he said at that time his phone will ring, he will run to his phone and look at his phone just to see if maybe by mistake she called him, if she mistakenly called him or sent a text. You know, like that mental frustration. Since that time, just, you know, he hasn't gotten serious at all since that time. You know, and it's, of course, it's a healing process. You know, jokes. He said, no, I don't want to heal. Oh my God, such an amazing guy. You know, I know it can be tough, but I'm just here to tell you that God will cause everything to work together for your good. All right? and happy Valentine's Day. Just know that somebody's son loves you so much, so much, so much. He died for you. That is Jesus Christ. And if you've not committed your life to him, please do. Please do. Please do. Commit your life to Jesus. Surrender your life to Jesus today. All right, somebody's son loves you. If you're a guy, yes, somebody's son loves you much more than any babe would be able to love you. Okay. So bye and see you later. Please don't forget to subscribe and share this with someone you know needs to hear this definitely. Bye.